From ABC News, this is World News Tonight Sunday with Elizabet Vargas reporting tonight from New York.
Chasing Albert Einstein, the scientist with something to prove. When we come back, a scientist who refused to give up and finally sees his life's work take off. Finally this evening, the science of persistence. For more than 40 years, a physicist has been waiting to send an experiment into space. Well, the wait may finally be over. As ABC's Ned Potter explains, NASA is about to launch a scientific probe that has required more patience and more money than anyone imagined.
It was 1962. John Glenn had just become the first American in orbit, and a young scientist named Francis Everitt was recruited for a physics experiment to see if Albert Einstein was right.
We thought that maybe I should come to Stanford for a couple of years and see if it led anywhere.
That couple of years became 42.
This is the laboratory in which Gravity Probe B has been developed.
Only now is NASA ready to launch a satellite called Gravity Probe B that should, at last, do Everett's experiment.
I never doubted it was going to happen, but I did not know the amount of persistence that would be needed to actually make this happen.
Einstein's theory of general relativity suggests that gravity, from the Earth or anything else, does not simply pull on things. It warps and twists the space around it ever so slightly. If the theory is right, super-sensitive gyroscopes in the satellite should go slightly out of kilter as it orbits.
It's a useful experiment. It's really simply a question of whether or not it's worth the time, energy, and money that has gone into it.
Advanced new technology had to be developed for the probe. The cost ballooned from $35 million to $700 million. Congress killed the project no less than 7 times, and each time Francis Everitt lobbied it back to life.
Knowing his personality and having traveled to Congress with him many times, tenaciousness is certainly one of his attributes.
Never mind that in the meantime other experiments have indirectly proved general relativity. Everitt has given all his time to his mission.
There's nothing quite so convincing as to seeing your spacecraft on the top of the launch vehicle. That makes you believe.
And he has kept believing, chasing Einstein for all those years. Ned Potter, ABC News, New York.
Persistence indeed, and that's our broadcast for tonight. I'm Elizabet Vargas. Tune in tomorrow morning to Good Morning America. For all of us at ABC News, good night.